Assalamu alaikum students, welcome to the Iqra Civil Services Corner. 12 July 2025, we are going to start the opinion analysis, and the first opinion is useful for the IR paper as well as the world history and international law, and the second opinion is important for the gender study paper, criminology paper, and particularly for the current affair and Pakistan affair. I also choose multifaceted topics that help you not only in the current affair or Pakistan affair and essay paper, but also on the other subjects. So let's start the crux of this opinion. The first opinion is how France, US, and China treat Pakistan. So the crux of this opinion is the discriminatory behavior of Pakistan by Western powers, such as US and Germany and France, in matter of defense and diplomacy. And in the second part of this opinion, China emerges as a more supportive ally. And the author also talk about the Paris Air Show that occurred or held in the June 2025. And he described that how US is selective in the diplomacy, right? I have attached the crux of this opinion. Now you can have an idea related to what this opinion is all about. Got it? Now we are going towards the main points of this opinion. Western hypocrisy and political and power politics. Post-World War II, liberal order is exposed as a facade by discriminatory geopolitics. US-led West justifies invasion and ignores its own violations. Now the author talk about the two main allies, Germany, France, and Germany, France, as well as the Israel. Israel has launched the airstrikes on Gaza in October 2023, and on Russia and Ukraine war is the second case. So US support Israel over the invasion of Gaza as well as invasion on the Iran, and on the other hand, US also support Ukraine over the intensified war on the Ukraine and Russia war. So author described that the US has a selective and self-servicing diplomacy in the geopolitics. So discriminatory behavior toward Pakistan. Now the author talk about the discriminatory behavior of US towards the Pakistan. US restricts Pakistan from using Chinese weapon on US F-16. Once Pakistan was not allowed to use the Chinese weapons such as F-16. Pakistan was not allowed because US ने जो है ये restrict कर दिया था. All right. Also, Pakistan was not allowed to make the missiles that has the range of 2,400 kilometers, meaning that Pakistan has the restrictions and sanctions by the US. Restrictions, I must say that not sanctions, but the restrictions that if Pakistan will produce the missile that is that range is more than 2,400 kilometers, so Pakistan will it is a direct threat to the Israel from the Pakistan. So Pakistan was not allowed. And on the other hand, if we see the discriminatory geopolitics of US, India was allowed. India was allowed to produce the Agni missiles that has the range of 10,000 kilometers. So India did not face any such scrutiny as Pakistan faced in the usage of F-16 and as well as the production of the missile that range 24 kilometers. So that's how we see that discriminatory behavior towards the Pakistan. Now we are moving towards the another important points, French and German partiality. Now in this slide, the author explained that how French and German also has the discriminatory approach towards the Pakistan. France withheld Mistral missiles during 2001 and 2002 Indo-Pak crisis, meaning that France withheld Mistral missiles. पाकिस्तान का ये था ये रिपेयर होने के लिए गया था इनके पास, लेकिन इन्होंने इसको रिटर्न नहीं किया बिकॉज यूएस की तरफ से इनके ऊपर प्रेशर था. फ्रेंच स्टॉप द अगस्टा सबमरीन हैंडओवर पाकिस्तान पोस्ट 9/11. सबमरीन भी हैंडओवर की हुई थी, इट वाज ऑल प्रिपेयर्ड, और ये डिसाइडेड था कि पाकिस्तान को वापस दी जाएगी, लेकिन ये भी मना कर दी गई बिकॉज यूएस का इनके ऊपर प्रेशर था. इट इज दिस ऑल ओपिनियन इज मेंशन्ड इन द ओपिनियन. आप उसको रीड कर सकते हैं ये एनालिसिस सुनने के बाद. So Germany blocked Chinese submarine sales due to US pressure. Germany blocked Chinese submarine sales due to US pressure. तो जर्मनी ने भी ये डिस्क्रिमिनेटरी बिहेवियर पाकिस्तान के साथ रखा. So I hope you are getting all the key takeaways from this opinion. And another important point is China's favorable treatment. Now this is the second part of this opinion. All right. China imposes fewer military restrictions. Also, China also faces the pressure from the US, but she imposes the fewer military restrictions because it is a all-weather friend of Pakistan. So China shares technology cores unlike US and France. As you have seen that the Falcon incident, France gave the Rafale jets to the India, but India did not have the source code. So the pilots of the India were not able to, use the Rafale jets appropriately. On the other hand, Pakistan used the technology of China, and the fighter jets as well as the pilots of Pakistan have their source code and the technology because China जो है वो share करता है. So stronger Sino-Pak defense cooperation reflects the trust. All right. So I hope you are getting the points. This is the last slide of this opinion, geopolitical leverage by our source code. I have explained this slide, this point in the previous slide. Media's role as a Western proxy. India acts as a US ally in Asia against China and Russia. As we all know that Indo-Pacific जो policy है, उसमें जो India हमें नजर आता है, US का ally, एक strong ally, और US जो है इसको military और defense और in every kind of field में इनको support करता हुआ नजर आता है. So अभी ये image थोड़ा shift हो गया, but still ये strong ally है और ये contain कर रहा है China और Russia और as well as Pakistan को भी. This feeds into the anti-Pakistan stance of the West. So critical question raised: would recognizing Israel improve Pakistan's global standing? यानी कि जैसे कि मैंने अभी आपको explain किया कि Pakistan was not allowed to produce the missiles that range from the 2400. ठीक है, तो Pakistan was not allowed. तो इंडिया ने US ने कहा था कि इजराइल को खतरा है भाई अगर आप इससे ज्यादा रेंज में अगर मिसाइल्स प्रोड्यूस कर लेते हैं. तो there is a critical question that was asked in the opinion. Would recognizing Israel improve Pakistan's global standing? और why is China? पेरिस वेयर शो की इसमें बात करता है कि पेरिस वेयर शो हुआ है जून 2025 में. सो इन दैट शो चाइनाज मिलिट्री एयरक्राफ्ट मॉडल्स वर डिस्प्लेड. ऑलराइट, उनके मॉडल जो है वो डिस्प्ले थे बट ऑपरेशनल और फंक्शनल नहीं किए गए. सो अनदर क्वेश्चन जो है जो ऑथर है इसमें रेज करता है कि व्हाई इज चाइना अ नॉन इस्लामिक पावर आल्सो सैंक्शन एंड टारगेटेड, व्हाई चाइना? ऑलराइट, सो यू कैन यूज दिस ऑल ओपिनियन, all the important points in the IR paper, where you will see the topics geopolitical double standards or hypocrisy. In essay, you can use in the arguments like Pakistan's strategic dilemma, Western biases in global politics, or changing world order, right? International law and world history, you can use it. Thanks God, we are going towards the second opinion. And students, I hope you are getting the points. A nation struggling with violence and silence. In this opinion, the author has talked about the women as well as the children, how they are suffering, and then they are compelled to stop reporting in the courts, and they are compelled to be silenced. The important points I have discussed. So this the crux of this opinion is attached. This opinion shows alarming trend against women and children across all the province of Pakistan, and as well as author has discussed the various cases from all over the provinces, Pakistan's provinces, KPK, Sindh, Balochistan, as well as Punjab. And lastly, she explained that there is a landmark Sindh High Court judgment that is passed in May 2025. Honor killing declared as a barbaric, akin to façade fil arz. Akin means similar to, façade fil arz, right? Now we are moving towards the main points of this opinion. Widespread violence against women and children. So the first heading is repeated incidents of rape, murder, forced abortion, and honor killings reported across the provinces. So आप इस opinion की analysis के बाद जब points को read out करेंगे ना, तो you will get all the cases जो opinion में इन्होंने discuss किए हैं. मैं आपको थोड़ा सा उसका overview दे देती हूँ. 2 girls, एक उसमें 3 साल की थी, sexually assaulted and then murdered. सिंध में स्कूल टीचर ने रिजेक्ट किया था एक प्रपोजल को, उसको कत्ल किया गया. केपीके में आदमी ने अपनी बीवी और बच्ची को ऑनर किलिंग के नाम पे देयर वाज अ डेथ. एंड इन बलोचिस्तान फादर ने अपनी बेटी को सिर्फ इसलिए कत्ल किया कि वो ऑनलाइन वीडियोस अपलोड करती है. So this is the grim reality how women and children are treated in the country, in the state of Pakistan, right? All right. Legal gaps with implementation. The author suggests that there are legal policies, there are legal laws, but the implementation is poor. So survivors are often silenced or ignored unless social media highlights the case. For example, if we talk about the Sana Yusuf case, Noor Muqaddam case, and there are numerous other cases. When they appear on the social media platforms, they got in the limelight, and the so-called law enforcement institutions take the action, right? So now we are moving towards the another important points. I hope you are following me along. Landmark SHC yani Sindh High Court judgment May 2025. They have declared honor killing as a barbaric, akin to façade fil arz, mischievous on earth, by Justice Nizar Ahmed Bamboo. You can quote this case, argument in the criminology paper, जिसमें gender issues का एक proper section है, 4th section है उसका, as well as gender studies में आप इसको different तरीके से इसको gender based violence इसको आप जो है उसमें जो law enforcement है उसमें आप इसको add कर सकते हैं. Key ruling statements. No one may take the law into their own hands. Very famous. ठीक है, आप कानून को अपने हाथ में नहीं ले सकते. Women are denied even to chance to prove their innocence. यानी are silenced. ठीक है. Systematic and societal failures. Crimes are often committed by close family members. Rape की बात करते हैं, sexual assault की बात करते हैं, rights को snub करने की बात करते हैं. So these are your close family members. ठीक है. There are the hidden I would say that culprits जो आपके पास ये होते हैं और वो आपके लिए इतने ज्यादा खतरनाक होते हैं, यानी कि आपके करीब तरीन जो लोग होते हैं आपके घर में. लैक ऑफ कल्चरल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, कम्युनिटी सपोर्ट एंड सर्वाइवर सेंटर जस्टिस है, यानी कि जो सर्वाइव कर गया उसको और जिसने आखिर तक अपनी जान लगाई है उस चीज को इंसाफ लेने में उसी को मिलेगा. अदरवाइज अगर कोई इतना वेल ऑफ नहीं है या फिर इतना उसमें करेज नहीं है आफ्टर फेसिंग दिस विक्टिम और ये सारा सीन होने के बाद भी, तो फिर उसको भी कोई इंसाफ नहीं मिलता है. So last important point is call for a whole of society approach. So author suggests that urges collaboration between the civil society, judiciary, media, police, educators and communities. Judiciary को law enforcement करने की जरूरत है, पुलिस है law enforcement करती है, judiciary इंसाफ करे, मीडिया केस को हाईलाइट करे, एजुकेटर्स और जो है वो अवेयरनेस को क्रिएट करें और कम्युनिटीज इसमें अपना जो पार्ट प्ले कर सकती है वो करें. Cultural reform is essential alongside legal enforcement. So cultural reform is also crucial. ठीक है, जैसे कहते हैं ना, charity begins at home, just like that. So how this opinion is important for the subjects. Pakistan affair and current affair में तो है ही. I have explained the gender study paper, Islamic study paper, as well as the criminology paper. So that's all for today. I hope my lectures are adding value in your preparation. You can share this channel to other students as well, and subscribe it and share it around. Allah Hafiz.